we're going to move forward. President Trump is wasting no time crowing about the special election in Georgia, where the Democrat fell short in the fierce battle over the red state seat vacated by Secretary Tom Price. Democrat Jon Ossoff came this close, winning the 50% needed to claim outright victory in a race billed as one of the first key referendums on the Trump administration. Ossoff now faces a June 20th runoff against Republican Karen Handel. Joining me now in his first interview since his first place finish is the man himself. I'm guessing he's pretty tired. Democratic candidate for Congress, Jon Ossoff. First, congratulations on your first place finish. But why do you think you fell just short of what you needed?
Good morning, Stephanie. Thank you for having me. Well, if you had told anyone a couple of months ago that a Democratic candidate would be able to build a coalition this broad with this much grassroots support, come in first place by these kinds of margins in a district that hasn't been competitive for decades, they would have been shocked. It's because of the grassroots intensity here that we were able to pull it off, and I'm thrilled by the result, ready to move forward and win in June.
President Trump would call it not necessarily grassroots. He would say it's gold-plated. He tweeted this last night, quote, "Dems failed in Kansas and are now failing in Georgia. Great job, Karen Handel. It's now Hollywood versus Georgia on June 20th. That, of course, is in addition to the 6 tweets President Trump sent out in the 3 days leading up to yesterday's election. So while President Trump says it's Hollywood versus Georgia, is it the White House versus Hollywood with Georgia in the middle? Where do you stand in all this?
Well, I think folks in Washington tend to overstate their influence in local races like this. This comes down to grassroots intensity. The thousands of volunteers and organizers, so much of it led by women who have been pounding the pavement and knocking on doors for months here in Georgia. And it's that kind of grassroots momentum that will carry us to victory on June 20th.
It was a woman, Karen Handel, who's well known in your district, your opponent. She's going to be the person you're going to face in that runoff in June. And she spoke just a short time ago. I want to share that.
95% of Jon Ossoff's funds came from outside of the state of Georgia. He is not an individual from this district. I am absolutely confident that as we go to the voters and show the vast contrast between this young, inexperienced individual compared to the track record and the public service and the results that I've given to the 6th district, I will prevail.
What's your reaction?
Well, I grew up in this district. I grew up in this community, and I'm proud to say that more Georgians have made contributions to my campaign than to any other candidate in the race's campaign. I'm looking forward to what will be a spirited debate. I'm looking forward to continuing to work with the team of thousands of folks who are giving so much to push us forward, to try to get some fresh leadership into Washington. I think we're going to win on June 20th. I say bring it on.
What are you going to do different? If you couldn't pull off a win last night with all of that money, what are you going to do in the next 2 months?
Well, a special election is a very compressed cycle, as you know. There's not a lot of time. We were able to build a very large grassroots organization from the bottom up with thousands of volunteers in just a few months. We're going to keep growing that grassroots energy and grassroots intensity. Neighbors talking to neighbors, folks getting things done and standing up here in the community. And that is ultimately what will see us through to victory on June 20th.
Well, in terms of intensity, so much has been made about this race being a national referendum on the Trump administration. How much pressure does that put on you to win in June?
Well, you know, and with all due respect, Stephanie, the national press is always interested in national implications, and Washington's interested in what things mean for Washington. But if you come down here to Georgia, and I hope you will, you'll feel the intensity on the ground here is about local issues. It's about concern for our local community. It's an inspiring thing to be a part of, and I think that the role of Washington in this election will be much less than the role of people who are determined to make a difference here in Georgia.
Well, congratulations on a big night, and good luck. You got a lot of work to do in the next couple months.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.